Tom Julien was born June 27, 1931, in Arcanum, Ohio. Raised in a Christian home, he was baptized in a United Brethren church, where as a teenager he made a commitment to missionary service. He attended Bob Jones University, where he became acquainted with the Grace Brethren Fellowship and a young lady named Doris Briner. Doris became his wife in August of 1953, and they moved to Winona Lake, Indiana, where Tom enrolled in Grace Theological Seminary. During this time, he was associate pastor at the First Brethren Church of Fort Wayne, Indiana, and along with several families began a daughter church. In October 1958, the Juliens sailed for France under the Foreign Missionary Society of the Brethren Church. Because of difficulties obtaining a visa, they studied French at the University of Geneva, Switzerland, then moved to Grenoble, France the following year. 4 years were spent in traditional evangelistic activities, camp work and preaching at the Brethren Chapel in Lyon with little fruit. Sensing the gulf between Christians and non-Christians and the sectarian image of evangelical Christians in France, the Juliens began in 1964 a new approach for evangelism and church planting. They secured the Chateau of Saint-Albin. The chateau, a medieval castle, became an encounter center, serving as a bridge between believers and non-believers and giving identity to a church planting movement in southern Burgundy. After serving as missionaries in France and in various administrative roles for Grace Brethren Missions, Tom was asked in 1986 to become the executive director of Grace Brethren Foreign Missions, which has become Encompass World Partners. During this time, the Encompass team inaugurated several new ministry approaches and began additional church planting ministries into Portugal, the Czech Republic, Turkey, Russia, Uruguay, Chile, Paraguay, Cuba, Thailand, and Cambodia. Upon Tom's retirement as executive director of Encompass, Tom and Doris accepted an invitation to become a part of a new team in Paris, seeking to lead university students to faith in Christ. Tom continues to be active in ministry, currently serving at Winona Lake Grace Brethren Church and on the equipping committee of the Fellowship of Grace Brethren Churches. The Juliens have 3 children: Becky Schwan, who with her husband Dave serves as a missionary in England, Terry, a freelance artist, and Jacqueline Schramm, an associate dean of Grace College and language professor. The Lord called Doris into his presence in September of 2009. Ed Lewis, executive director of CE National, says, "Tom is a great thinker, writer, cross-cultural church planner, missionary statesman, and example. He loves the Lord and the local church and has remained faithful in assisting church leaders and pastors and missionaries. In fact, even in his retirement from church planting, he has trained leaders in his local church, and he has been a catalyst for developing leaders in the entire Grace Brethren Fellowship. He shares the vision of CE National, to see believers live on mission. It is a great honor to see Tom Julien receive this award for leading the way in helping church leaders to impact others for Jesus." The Wall of Honor is CE National's highest individual award. The CE National Board of Directors is pleased to present the 2014 Wall of Honor to Tom Julien, a loving and faithful servant of Christ.